Our severe weather team coverage continues with severe flooding in Glenpool. At 9 o'clock, we showed you damage to homes and businesses from those floodwaters. New at 10, Fox 23's Rick Marinon is live in Glenpool with what city officials are asking neighbors to do so they can get help faster. Rick.
Shay, it was a very good day as far as draining out here in the city of Glenpool. In this parking lot just a couple of days ago, water was up to my knees and inside these businesses. All that's left now is that big puddle over there, and residents and business owners believe the worst is finally behind them. Glenpool City Manager Roger Coleman tells me Wednesday was a significant day when it comes to the floodwaters finally receding.
This is the heaviest rain we've seen in over a decade here in Glenpool.
The city has had to close Morris Park after the creek spilled over its banks and damaged some of the park's facilities. The park is also closed while crews try to put a power pole back up. Right now, Glenpool officials' priority is to make sure everyone who needs assistance gets help if they want it.
In talking with the Tulsa County Emergency Management Department, they were looking for initial assessments sometime this week so they can do what they need to do with the governor's office.
The city has set a deadline of Friday at noon for all residents to file and document damage with the city so they can start the process of receiving federal and state aid. Residents at the Eden South neighborhood will likely be on that list. Robert Hilliard and his family now lives in a camping trailer in his own front yard.
It's been kind of rough right now. We had a restoration company come and start cutting our walls out and drying it out. Main thing, we got to try to move everything out the house because it's wet, and trying to dry that, do all our laundry and stuff to get everything dried back out.
Hilliard tells me his neighborhood was evacuated because of high water, but his family stayed to try to save some important family items. He took me inside his home Wednesday, where crews have begun restoration, and his family is hoping the storms stay away.
Yeah, we're going to have to make it through. We ain't got no choice. We will make it through.
The city of Glenpool is asking residents, they know it was hot out today, they know school is out, but they're asking their children, they're asking their parents to not let their children play in water like this or even in floodwaters draining down into the drain. They say there is not only chemicals from the road that may have dripped off of cars, but also trash and who knows what in these floodwaters that are draining, and they are telling people it's just not safe to be splashing around in that stuff. Reporting live in Glenpool, I'm Rick Marinon, Fox 24.